Hi everybody, my name is Jean-Louis Magakian. I'm a French professor at IM Lyon Business School. I'm also a researcher. My research subject looks at collective intelligence and how collective imagination could be a resource for competitive advantage. At IM Lyon, I teach strategy, organizational change, and Western management history. So it is my pleasure today to talk to you a little bit about business history and the Western management history course. First, a few words about me. I have a PhD, a doctorate from French University. Before starting my academic career, I worked 10 years as consultant, helping many companies design strategic plans and undertake strategic diagnosis. The Western Management History course focuses on historical development of management concepts and practices and the historical role of the manager and the evolution of management practices. You may be wondering why study business history. Indeed, business, as in the case for all social sciences, is more historical and dynamic than static. There were several changes during the last century, and management today is quite different than it was at the end of the 19th century. But because history often repeats itself, it is important to understand the past to better anticipate the emerging future. In fact, many managers are not familiar with the history of their own job. So, management means organizing. But management is a funny word for French people. The word management comes from the old French language ménager, faire le ménage, to arrange or to clean something. This old word traveled from France to England, or maybe during numerous wars between these two countries many centuries ago. And this word became the word to manage with the English pronunciation. So, to organize something, to manage people, to manage a company. Today, French people pronounce the word ménager with an English accent, manager. Back to the square one, have some. But let's get back to the course. Together, we will discover the main stages of business evolutions and review the social, economic, and political factors that explain these evolutions. We will discover the works and ideas of numerous thought leaders in management sciences in order to have a better understanding of management today. Indeed, since the beginning of the 19th century, many great thinkers have proposed theories of the enterprise and management. Together, we will review some of their most important contributions, focusing on Karl Marx and the labor theory, Thorstein Veblen and the development of luxury goods and the leisure class. Max Weber works on economic rationality, and Henri Fayol, a Frenchman, whose theories were the original foundation for management as a discipline and as a profession. Furthermore, Fayol was the first advocate management education. We will also look into the works of Peter Drucker and the managerial innovation, Herbert Simon on organization and decision making, and Alfred Chandler on the invention of strategy and the modern film as the result of the visible end of managers. That's a famous joke by Chandler on Adam Smith and his invisible hand of the economy. We will also look at some unique cases and success stories for discover how large companies have evolved and grown since the 19th century. You will discover how a modest but clever merchant entrepreneur invented le grand magasin, le bon marché, the most well-known luxury store in Paris, and how the CEO of Coca-Cola, Robert Woodruff, invented global marketing practices, and how a simple company owners transform themselves into shareholders, and how some companies like Baidu, Google, Alibaba, Amazon were emerged based on new kind of economy with totally new rules of management like open innovation, collective intelligence, or the digitalization of organization, and moreover, the boundaryless organization. From trade to large-scale enterprise, from sales to marketing, from investment to corporate finance, from production to the digital company, from west to east, we will travel together from the past to the future to better understand your future job as a manager and the skills you will need to succeed. I look forward to sharing this journey with you.